I'm starting to get more bionic, so more surgery in the future. All right. It's U.S. Thanksgiving Eve. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I'm Caitlin. You know who that is over there. That's my.
Hello, everybody.
Oh my goodness gracious! We're halfway, like just about done with Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving November. Wake up, Caitlin. And yeah, but we got some news. But first, James. Oh no! Before we do your review, let's give a shout out to Royce Edding from Royce in the House. He
Yeah.
given some much love, guys, because as of Sunday, we all learned that he'll be getting hernia surgery. And for those that don't know, Royce and I are like friends and family. And so, when I heard the S word surgery and it involves Royce, I'm like, oh my gosh, no.
Mm.
So, Royce, when you see this, I love you. Jameson, I love you. We wish you fast healing and pain-free healing. Yeah. But just remember, whatever kind of pain you're in after surgery, Royce, it's good pain. It's only temporary. So we love you. I'll be praying for you and feel better. And again, guys, Mr. Roycenhouse will be getting hernia surgery soon. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers. We love you, Royce. I love you. We're a good family. I love you. I love you, my friend. Very much
Mm-hmm.
so.
I love you too, man.
Yeah, see? James even loves you too. And yes, and yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to Royce in the House, please do. If you haven't
Hey,
subscribed
George.
to Michael Nolan, please do. Or shall we say grumpy ass Michael Nolan. It's a little joke. Hey George, good to see you, my friend. So now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get James on to his review, making you big right now.
All right. Well, my review for my movie of choice tomorrow will be Spider-Man 2, which I don't have on Blu-ray yet, but I'm going to watch it on Disney Plus, so I don't have anything to hold up here for you guys to see. But at least I got it there for now till I get a physical copy of it on Blu-ray. But I can still watch it. So, if you're going to do it right the first time. You got to watch all three films. And then tonight I got the Fab Forum, but I don't know who's the special guest yet because I was on the phone with Disney Plus this morning trying to get my account fixed up, which is all good now. So everything's back to normal. And so I got some good news. On Sunday night, I helped AGK out with his record auction. And Kate was there for a little bit.
Yeah, I want you
And
to. Yep.
I've got some great news. I scored
That's
two
right.
albums
You
for
told me.
gifts because I helped out. George, who's in the chat, he's given me George Harrison's self-titled album from 1975, which has my two favorite songs, "Love Comes to Everyone" and "Here Comes the Moon." I love that. And George said, "Do you want it?" I'm like, "Yes, I'll take it." And he got McCartney's first
Oh, it's
solo
nice for him.
album,
Very nice.
and he got Pipes of Peace, and he got Tug of War, which I already have those two because he bought me them at the flea market a couple months back. And the second album I got from Naz is which AGK saw me type in the chat. I said, I want AGK, I want this album. It's Elton John's album, Blue Moves.
Ooh, that's a good album.
2 LP set. I used to have that on cassette back in the day, and he says, "You want that, James?" I said, "Yes." So AGK says, "Okay, put it aside, to Nas," and so he's going to get it to me somehow. He said
Oh,
maybe it's a
that's
Christmas gift or
awful.
something, but he promised me that it was mine because I want that album.
Well, that's thoughtful.
Yeah,
Very
so I'm
thoughtful
happy.
of everybody. Yeah. But did the rest of the auction go okay?
Yeah, but AGK was so tired. One guy wanted some album. Her name was Carol G. That AGK was selling, and he kept putting in the chat, "I want that album." He kept saying that, and I say, "AGK, look, he wants this album." It took him a while to register to look in the chat to see what it was, and then George had a couple of problems because he wanted a couple of albums for like $15, like four of them. I remember one of them was the Partridge Family in there. Remember that, George? And I kept saying, "Scroll up, AGK." He says, "No, Bill K got it." Said, did it come out? I said, no, look up, scroll up. George had it first. He put the bid down first because it wasn't like, it was just a one-time deal, like $15. The whole lot's yours. And then Bill chimed in for $12 for the whole set, but I said no. George had it first, and because I was watching like a hawk, I was watching the whole chat like a hawk, and then finally he saw it and he says, "Did it come after or before Bill?" He said, "Before Bill," and then he scrolled up. He says, "Oh, George, I'm so sorry. It's yours, George. What were the ones you wanted?" Took him a while to notice. He was so tired that night. Thank God I was there,
And
and
he
thank
looked
God I
at
was
it.
watching everything.
Yeah. Well, he looked at it. I told myself, we're not buying anything. I told myself, I don't care what it is. I have 9 people to shop for Christmas, people. My people. I'm sorry. I'm not buying anything today. And I'm glad James was there to really tell me no.
And Ruth Ann didn't understand why I was saying no to you.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There were a couple of albums where I'm like, oh.
I'm like, no, Kate, no.
I wanted to buy Christmas.
Oh, by the way, did you email Naz about the Whitney Houston?
Yeah, I did. I haven't heard back from him yet.
Well, yeah, that's good because it's funny. I just texted you at the time, and then all of a sudden you popped up in the chat right after I finished messaging you. Zombie.
So I do have some news.
Ooh.
And good to see you, Zombie. So do you remember? People are gonna like it, especially somebody probably watching will like this. Do you remember the trailer for the Alice Cooper book?
Yes.
That I showed you?
Mm-hmm.
I got my pre-order in.
Oh my God, you did.
It was an early Christmas gift / birthday gift because my birthday's in January, on January 19th. So my dad about it, and he's like, "No, for your early Christmas / birthday gift, send me the link." Went, all right. So yeah, it's gonna be I have it pre-ordered.
Congrats.
Thank you. It's gonna be signed and numbered. So I'm stoked for this book, though. I really am, people. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be nerding with that book. I mean, nerdjacking.
But I know you will be.
Whoa! Watch my words. Whoa! Watch my words. There. You're like, oh, okay. I didn't mean that. Sorry.
As Han Solo said in Star Wars to Luke, "Watch your mouth, kid, or you'll find yourself floating home."
Yeah, but I'm excited for it. It's a lovely gift, and I'm excited for it. And
who's getting it for you?
Books, though. You can learn so much about band or artists just based on the photographs. So I'm looking forward to it.
Which one did you get? The autographed one?
Yep. I told you it's going to be signed and it's going to be numbered.
Oh,
it's the number from 1 to 1,000.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Oh, I'm thrilled. It's going to be something I'm going to be reading and writing about on my blog. So I still need to write about the reissues I want. Just haven't had time to do so yet. Things have been kind of crazy lately. A little too crazy. Okay. So, now, before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to Paul Stanley of KISS. Because I told James this backstage. We were just talking about this. So as of last night, credible sources from the band KISS's side, the band side, mentioned that KISS canceled their show in Ottawa because one of the band members became sick. And of course, when I heard about it, I'm like, no, who is it? I'm like, they want to say who was. And so, I'm pressed close to source. I have my sources, people. I'm not naming who. He's actually close to the band, and he told me he hasn't said anything, but he's like, I'll keep you posted when I know more. I said, thank you. So
Royce!
Royce! Oh my gosh! How are you doing? Are you doing okay?
Oh my God, buddy, it's so nice to see you.
We were talking about your hernia surgery earlier. I gave you a shout out.
Yeah, we love you so much, man.
this is why I'm like this, because you're my friend and you're my family. And I'm like, ah. So I hope you're okay. I'm glad you're here. Makes me feel better. Now I can breathe.
Me too.
Like, yeah, so I know. I'm like, oh man, I really, Royce is okay. He's there. I'm like, whoo. So, and then earlier today, it's been confirmed that Paul Stanley is in fact a band member that got sick, and because of what he caught, the Kiss has also canceled tonight's show in Toronto. And so basically, to my understanding, based from Paul Stanley's social media, which you guys can look it up, Paul Stanley said that he's been battling the flu, and the flu has been kicking his rear end. And I saw a picture of him. He's hooked up to like a IV to stay hydrated, and he's in bed. And no offense, he does look terrible. No offense, he looks sick. And so I can tell you what. Last night I was stressing a little bit because there wasn't any mention who was that. And was it like Gene, Paul, Tommy, or Eric? Like who's sick? Somebody please tell me so I can shut up my mind, And then thankfully Paul Stanley shut my mind by him saying it was me that's sick. Mm-hmm. So he canceled 2 shows in Canada, unfortunately. So. But when I hear something like that about, like a favorite band members or a favorite artist, and yet they're not really released, there's not a whole bunch of like people releasing information, that can get pretty stressful for me personally. Because, first thing I thought was like COVID, like, oh no, it's not COVID again, is it? No, it's but it's not. I'm assuming he tested negative, so I'm assuming, which I would think so. Okay, so guys, Mr. Royce in the house has hernia. His hernia operation Monday morning. Wasn't too bad. Just can't do a thing. Doing okay. Operation Monday morning. Wasn't too bad. Yeah. I know how that goes after surgery. No, you can't be doing this.
Royce, my dad's been through so many hernia operations in his lifetime because he used to play hockey when he was alive.
You played hockey? Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool. Cool beans. What position?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's okay. I think it's cool. Thank you for sharing. That's cool.
At least I knew he played hockey, so that's all I need to know.
Play hockey. You gotta take your hockey seriously.
And he coached it too.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so Royce, my best advice for you is to trust the process and just roll with it. There's no way you can get out of it now. You need to be resting and let your body heal because you went through a big procedure. But anyway, I'm glad you're okay. Or I heard the S word. I'm like, oh, no, not you too. Like, come on. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're okay. So thank you, Lord. Whew. And so anyway, we were just talking about Paul Stanley. So again, Paul Stanley's sick. I'm hoping in all cases he gets better enough to the point where I know Ottawa last night was canceled. It's tonight's show in Toronto was canceled, but they have a couple future shows because I believe their final 2 shows are anytime, my friend. I got you. We're family, Royce. We're family. I got you. And the final 2 shows are next weekend, December 1st and December 2nd. So I wish Paul Stanley nothing but a speedy recovery and I know he's got the best care, so I know that. But I'm just glad it wasn't anything too serious. Yeah, it just drove me crazy because I'm like, well, if you're not telling us anything, it's like it's supposed to be really serious, and then it's like it's just the flu. I'm like, kind of serious, I mean, the flu's the flu. Nobody wants to catch the flu,
Mm-hmm.
So we love it. I love you. We love you, Paul. And
yep, we do.
We send our positive vibes and prayers to you, and heal up, feel better, and I'll see you on December 2nd on my tablet. If I stay under budget Christmas shopping, I should be able to afford the live stream. So
I know you will, Kate. I know you will.
Oh, I want to. I'm gonna be in all my Kiss shirts and just singing like an idiot that I am. It's gonna be bad.
And Royce, I'm glad you're here because I have some exciting news. Well, for
Well,
everybody, of
tell Royce,
course.
tell Royce about your albums. Royce will love to hear it. Tell Royce.
Royce, I was helping AGK with his record auction the other night, and
You
two
love the
people
story.
were nice enough to gift me uh, two albums that was for sale that night. Wasega George has given me George Harrison's self-titled album from the self-titled album from 1975, and AGK is giving me um, Elton John's album Blue Moves. So I'm excited for that. And the other big excitement today, exciting news I have for you all. I scored an interview with another musician, singer songwriter that I've been wanting to interview for so long. She's 19. Uh, uh, she's from Devon in England. Her name is Chloe Marie Aston, and she's known as the Piano Bike Girl. She
Oh,
goes
that's
around on
cool.
this piano bike and she does busking. She sings at weddings and different concerts and fancy balls or whatever is going on outside and
Nice.
fairs and whatnot. And she writes her own music too. She does covers. And today she did a live stream. And while I was there, yours truly asked her for an interview. Her face lit up like a Christmas tree. Says, "Sir James, you want to interview me? I'd love that. I'd be so happy. Email me, send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. I'd love to do it. Let's set it up." She's all excited. So I'm excited. I'm pumped. I
Good for you.
finally
Look
got
at
that
you go.
interview.
Yeah, guys, James has been working really hard trying to get people to be on his channel so he can interview them. I'm very proud of him. He's come a long way with doing these interviews. So, and James, I'm very proud of you. Did you know? You most of you guys didn't know that. James, did you know? I bet you didn't know this, James. I actually interviewed somebody from England while I was taking my journalism classes.
Really?
Yeah, obviously we're in lockdown, and I interviewed this person named Matt Steady in England, and he talked about being an artist during the pandemic and what it
Ah,
was like to
that's
do
cool.
all that distantly. It was a great interview. It should be on my YouTube channel. He's a
Wow.
very nice, and he and his wife homeschool their kids, which I think is cool personally. So, but anyway, yeah, but I think that's cool. Good for you. Make sure you have the time zones right.
Well, yeah, I know the time zones. We're gonna have to talk and set it up and say it'll be on my YouTube channel. I might even do if she's never been on StreamYard before, if she even knows about it. Well, a few days before the interview, I'll do a camera test with her.
All right, so you ready for some good news now, James? More good news. You ready
Oh
for more good
wow.
news? You ready?
Yep.
Oh boy, I got to write this story for work, and I am rejoicing because I actually might have a chance to see him live. The Rolling Stones have announced a new tour for next year.
Hackney Diamonds.
That's right, the Hackney Diamonds tour.
We were talking about this on Joe Mayo's chat last night.
Yeah, I think this is great because it just shows that here we go. I'll read the article for you. So the Rolling Stones have announced a massive North American stadium tour in 2024. The Stones' 24 Hackney Diamonds visit 16 cities beginning in April 2024, including stops in Houston, Glendale, Las Vegas, Seattle, East Rutherford, Foxborough, Orlando, Atlanta, Philadelphia, Cleveland, Denver, woo! Chicago, Vancouver, Los Angeles, and Santa Clara. Additionally, the Stones will appear at the New Orleans Jazz Fest. The tour marks the band's first outing since the No Filter tour in 2021. They're going to be in support of Hackney Diamonds. So, to those who are interested, tickets go on sale Friday, December 1st, next week, through
Wow.
Ticketmaster. A variety of pre-sales will take place in the days prior, including a Ticketmaster pre-sale set for Thursday, November 30th by using code BACKSTAGE, all in caps.
Mm.
Fans can also sign up for an hour's pre-sale through the Rolling Stones' website. And of course, if you're having trouble like me with Ticketmaster, we can go to StubHub, where our orders are 100% guaranteed through StubHub's fan
You're welcome, Royce.
Program. StubHub is a blah 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 blah. Okay, well, I've written so much things about StubHub with tours. I'm like, yeah. So go to reading this if you don't like what Ticketmaster has to offer. StubHub. Now, so they're going to be performing. And get this. So the Rolling Stones are performing at Empower Field at Mile High, which is the Denver Broncos football stadium. Massive stadium. Never been there, but it's massive. No, that's not true. I did, but that was when John Elway was the quarterback when I first moved here. That was cool. I'll admit. I actually did see a legit football game with John Elway's quarterback when I first moved here. But I'm stoked for this, guys. I think this is great. And considering the fact that the Rolling Stones are still going to continue performing live, I think it's just fabulous. And this is a big deal because, it's just they're one of the longest running original rock bands ever. So I think it's just really important for people to go out and see them because you never know how many times they're going to do that.
And they should be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah, but they switched members, so that doesn't count.
Oh. So how did you score, or how are you going to score tickets for this, Kate?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm going to take a look on Ticketmaster on the 30th, see what the pre-sale is, which I'm pretty sure is not cheap. But I'm going to take a look. If I don't like what I see, then I'll go to their artist pre-sale on their website, which will be, we can sign up for the artist pre-sale as well. Or just look at Ticketmaster, or I can pester work, or do it myself and sign up for a press pass. So I'm going to try my darndest to go. And they'll be here. The Rolling Stones will be in Denver. Let's see here. June 20th, 2024, which is technically 3 days before our Stampede.
Wow.
So that's going to be a tight window. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So.
Stupid me. Oh my God, I forgot.
French Vinyl Addict. Hello.
Hello, French Vinyl Addict. While I'm saying stupid me, I forgot to say something that's very important today before I forget. Today is Lisa's birthday.
Oh, I know. I already wished her a happy birthday.
Oh, okay.
Hello,
I
French
did too.
Addict. Thank you for joining. He's from Royce's side.
Ah, nice to meet you, French. I'm just going to call you French.
French Vinyl. Thank you for joining. We're talking about the Rolling Stones' upcoming tour for next year here in the U.S., and I actually might have a chance to go to it. So, I mean, how many times are going to even remotely catch the Stones live? I'm serious. How many times are you going to do that,
And to see Mick Jagger still strut the stage, do his duck walk and his pout.
The closest I ever been to seeing the Jagger walk was John Bon Jovi in 2013, okay? And seriously, you can look up on YouTube. Look it up. He's Jagger walking. He puckers up. John Bon Jovi puckers up. I'm not kidding you. If anybody knows John Bon, you too.
Hey, Jeff.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too. If anybody knows John Bon Jovi, ask him about the Jagger walk in 2013. The guy can just pucker up his lips and strut. He can. He's a good strutter.
The only problem is, will Keith know what century he's in? Because sometimes Keith zones out.
Yeah. But I'm stoked for this. The Rolling Stones have been on my list of bands to see live for a long time. For a very long time. And Jeff, I'm bummed that they didn't add Oklahoma on there. That would have been sweet. They were coming to your area. But it seems like they're going around you, guys, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But you okay?
Yep, I'm good.
So, but I'm glad you're here, Jeff. But I think this is great. The Hackney Diamonds album is fantastic. It was worth the hype. It still is worth.
I've only heard "Angry" and "Bite My Head Off." I haven't heard the whole album.
YouTube.
Yeah.
But it's a great album, in my opinion. You've seen the Stones 5 times?
Wow, that's amazing.
0 for me.
0 for me too. Well, that looked more like an okay. This is what I meant to do.
No, 0. I've seen him 0 times. So, this might be probably the best opportunity I've got going for this, really. So, and they're just iconic. I mean, I grew up listening to them. They're just as much part of my childhood as Aerosmith was. So I don't know. So my sick mother, bless her heart, she's cheering for me to go see the Rolling Stones because I know that if she wasn't sick, she would go with me. She would. She would.
I would go with you if I could. James, listen to that album as soon as possible. We want a review Sunday. I'll try. I'll try my
No,
best. I'll try to listen to
Tommy.
it for Sunday.
No. That's your assignment. Find a way to listen to the album. That's your assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would love to see him again. Oh, I bet you would. I would love to see him the first time. I think it's great. I heard their backup singers are really good too. So I've heard. I mean, I heard Jagger's voice is really phenomenal. But yeah, sorry, shoulders being the butt. Sorry, just give me a second. Sorry, guys. And my shoulders just angry at me because I picked up some heavy boxes. That's all right. It means I've gained more strength, so that's good.
I love Nick's vocals in Love Is Strong. It's so deep. He's like, love is strong, and you're so sweet, and someday, babe, we got to meet. I love that.
No, thanks, James. But yes.
No, I don't mean you.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, James, I love you like a brother. No.
I just love how he sings that part.
Yeah, I love his vocals on what's that song? It's underrated in my opinion. What is it? Emotional Rescue.
Oh, I know.
That's
you
the
will be
underrated.
mine, you will be mine, all mine.
I like how he does that with his high pitched voice. That's incredible. Well, and yeah, I would like to hear that live. Yeah, so they're under my radar. Wait, who wouldn't want to see him? I mean, seriously. And I think that's going to be sold out pretty quick, too, when the tickets go on sale. So I need to chip on it.
Well, before I say something, I better Google it first to make sure I get it right.
Thank you, Jeff. It is very underrated. I think the Emotional Rescue album by the Rolling Stones is an underrated album as well. I have the original pressing. It's just really beat up. But it's amazing.
Let me see.
Oh, what's the other song that I think it's underrated by Michael? El Professor is in the house.
Hello, Michael. Welcome in.
The Professor is in the house. Hi, Michael. Thank you for joining. Roy should be here. If he isn't, he's probably napping, but he did mention the hernia surgery went fine. He says he can't do anything. So hopefully he's here. If he's not responding, he's probably asleep. So, Michael! Which is pretty understandable after having surgery. So that's right. I'm just glad he's okay. But anyway, Michael, what are your thoughts about the I want your opinion on this, Professor Michael. What are your thoughts regarding the Rolling Stones announcing the Hackney Diamonds tour for next year? Because they're going to be in Denver, and I really think this is my only shot to see him live, personally. Uh-oh. Deep. Ooh. See. Okay, well, James will be back. He's having technical difficulties, possibly. But that's okay. It's technology. I don't get to say what happens with technology. Y'all never do. But indeed, Michael, it's a blessing to all here. It is a big blessing. I'm just glad he's okay. I almost fell out of my chair when I saw him. My my hands really went like rise like that. It's just like, oh, because I've been stressing a little bit. So, Michael, your opinion, if they play that album, then I'm fine with it. I'd go. Well, it's a Hackney Diamonds tour, so I would assume they would be performing Hackney Diamonds for several songs from Hackney Diamonds. I really hope Keith Richards performs that song. Give It To Me Straight or something like that. Don't quote me on that. Tell Me Straight. something straight. Just give me a second. It's not Short Straight. Rolling Stones. Let me look at it. Is that song I told you about, Michael? That Keith Richards like sings as a solo. I like that. Tell Me Straight. I think that's it, isn't it? From Hacking Diamonds. Yeah. I hope on this upcoming tour the Rolling Stones perform. Well, Keith Richards in general does the solo song "Tell Me Straight." Just tell me straight. I think that song altogether is just a very honest piece of material by the Stones. Just tell me straight. You got me high as quite a long fall. Tell me straight. Yeah, tell me straight. Yeah, I like to hear that live. I like to hear that live. So, but I think it's great. They're going to go out there and perform just 16 cities, and I only live like an hour away from Denver. So I only go into Denver for exceptions. Let's see if he's on. I only go to Denver for exceptions like Freaks on Parade and Kiss, which is definitely out of the cards. But the Kiss part. But so often, okay, here we go. So often, bands play 2 to 4 songs from their latest album, and the concert becomes a greatest hits festival. Case in point, McCartney does this with his recent albums. Noted. Noted. Noted, Professor. Noted. Oh, Instagram James here. Is everything okay? Just want to make sure he's okay. I know it's probably like a technical glitch. Okay, well, I'll wait for him to respond. But yeah, No, I just hope they do that Keith Richards song I just mentioned. I hope they do that one though. I really do because give me a second. There's some breaking news going on. There's some breaking news. James told me backstage that Toronto got into a terrorist attack. So that's weird. That's unfortunate. That's scary stuff, people. Ooh, hopefully everybody's okay. Jimmy's Christmas. The world's falling apart, people. But I normally don't go to Denver, but for Rolling Stone's sake, yes, I will go. I will go. I mean, what I'm gonna most likely do is pester my boss about it. There's Royce. There he may be. There he may be. There you go, Michael. There's Royce. All right, while we'll wait for Sir James to come back, we'll talk about some music rumor mill. Brian Johnson from AC/DC, looking at my phone right now, gave a hint that AC/DC. Yeah, I just mentioned that, Jeff. I just mentioned that. I'm just glad it's just the flu and nothing like ER or hospital-wise. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jeff, I was a mess when I heard about the news because they weren't giving information. I mean, I have bad anxiety, people. Seriously, I'm on great chill pills, but man, I was worried. I don't like hearing anything that's related to my favorite bands, artists, anything bad like that. I don't like learning about it. I'm just glad he's okay. And of course I worry because I care, it's like, oh my gosh, which one? Who is it? I'm like, who is it? But it's just a flu, so yeah. I'm glad he'll be okay though. Poor guy. Ugh, that flu bug, that cold bug, stay far away from me as possible. There he is. There he may be. There's our Sir James. All right. Oh! There you go.
I'm back. I'm back.
Adding.
Happened. There we go.
I don't know.
Okay.
There we go.
So
I was just.
So what happened with we had a power surge because we have a bit of a snowstorm going on, so it flickers, and that's why if I suddenly go out again, you know where I'm gone. I hope that doesn't happen again.
I promise you're okay. So we got Jeff. I'm glad to hear. Now you're okay, seriously. So we have Jeff and Royce and Michael talking, just making sure Royce is doing okay. I love the positivity in the chat. I love it. See, this is what the world needs, people. It's just a lot of kindness and positivity. That's all this world needs. I'm serious. Doesn't take much to be kind, people. Doesn't take much. And so it doesn't take much spread positivity either. So now other news. So Brian Johnson, the lead singer for AC/DC, has hinted that the band may be going on the global tour next year. And if that is the case, I am for it. James. Hey, James, what you doing?
What the hell's going on here?
James?
Why is it freezing again? Oh, crap. Don't do this again. There we go. Okay, we're good.
You're good? Okay, James, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, check this out by Zombie. Zombie, credible source. AC/DC are 99% confirmed. Even my friend who works at a venue. Haha. Yeah?
Ooh.
So it's been confirmed that AC/DC will be touring next year? Let's go! They're also on my list of bands live. Denver or Northern Colorado? Rally up the posse.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at that point I'm the only one who won't go, personally. Hey James, if you want to restart, you can. If you want.
Do what?
What do you need to refresh or restart your computer or something?
No, I'm just gonna refresh for a second. I just gotta reload the here.
Keep doing what you're doing. I'll keep blabbering, rambling, blabbering, bubblehead. So that's great. No, I had a feeling that. So I just had a feeling that at stage that his friend said he said that to me last week, and now I've heard it from a few more people. So it sounds like it's happening. So it sounds like AC/DC are back big time. That's great. I love it. Let's go. Let's go. Back in black. Hit the sack. Oh man. So ever since AC/DC's appearance at Power Trip, that festival. Kiss just canceled a gig. Yeah, Paul Stanley has the flute.
Yep.
Okay, can you go down to Astro Zombie?
Yep, I can do that.
Dr. Nancy Dre. Smooth, Michael. Smooth. So AC/DC and the Stones at 24. What a great list of bands to see over. I know Zombie. Now I'm trying to see Rolling Stones out. AC/DC. I'm like, oh, let's go. Denver. Let's go. Red Rocks is already booked, so nobody I want to see is at Red Rocks. So we're okay with that. I'm okay with that. But man, I could definitely use some live AC/DC music. Oh yeah. Especially hear my headbang song. If you want love, you got it. That's a great song.
Wow. That would be so cool to see AC/DC
I think
live.
It's great. I think it's great that these older bands are going back out there to perform, and good for Brian Johnson too. I mean, my gosh, he left the band because he was going deaf. And plus Axl Rose's harp taking over for a little bit, and then due to technology, Brian Johnson can hear again, and now he's back. And I'm like, good for him. Good for him. I love hearing stories like that.
I saw Kiss in 2012, and I'm pretty sure they mimed it. It was such a fun show.
It's a killer show. I mean, by all means, if they said Cheyenne last year, I would have gone there even before James came and say yeehaw. I probably would buy a ticket before even James said yeehaw. But since that didn't happen, I'm going, which is fine. I'm not really complaining because I got the pay-per-view coming up, so I'm good.
Oh yeah, you're gonna enjoy that. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh, get Royce's comment up here, please. Right underneath the zombie one.
You want the wait? What this here?
Royce. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Ozzy working on new albums. Is he'll tour in early 2024. Okay, let's go. Ozzy too. Good for him.
Wow, Ozzy, nice.
Yeah, that's good. Good for him. He's not letting his health issues stopping him from performing as well. I love it. That's motivation right there.
Yeah. Wow, I just checked it. I just checked, but it was 2010.
Oh, you know what, Zombie? My first Kiss concert was in 2010
Uh
up in
huh.
Cheyenne, Wyoming, and that's all I'm going to talk about. I'm not talking about the other one.
All right, this is for you, Kate, and for all the chat. This
Uh-oh.
question I'm going to ask: do you think Elton John has another album in him?
Didn't you say he's retiring though?
But do you think he could do one more, a swan song album?
I, if he's well, I would I want to put it past him. He's very dedicated musician.
Well, I can say I'm one of the lucky people that got to see him live twice.
At least you did. Yeah, that's good.
And it was one of the most beautiful things. And I was sitting there when I saw him live with Billy Joel on their Face to Face tour, and I was sitting there. Tears were streaming down my cheeks when I heard him sing Tiny Dancer live. My sister was looking at me. She's like, "There's my brother, an Elton John fan, bawling his eyes out to Tiny Dancer." I didn't give a shit who saw me cry. I was happy.
Yeah. No. I will admit I did cry at a performance. It was in 2015. Aerosmith, and they performed "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing." And guys, I plead the fifth. I'm not lying either. I cried like an idiot. Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. That song sounds better live, and I'm like, I'm trying to like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Next thing you know, just tears. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, James, pull up the comments. We got some comments rolling in.
Oh yeah, I'm reading them all. I'm not going to pop
Well,
them
you
all
have
up.
to
They're
show. You have to
they're all
show them.
like yep,
Show
Elton
them.
and Bernie Taupin.
Yep.
Yep,
And then
I
Michael
they
Nolan,
should.
for Kiss too. The Wrath of Khan's enlarged prostate.
They're writing songs now, Royce. Oh, cool. I'm a huge Elton John fan. At one time, I thought Elton John sucked when I was younger, but when my friend Irene that worked in a video store where I used to work, and she was watching an Elton John concert live in Australia, when I heard him sing "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me" live, and I started crying, I said, "Irene, rewind that again. I want to hear that again," and she did. And then I cried again. I said, "Okay, I'm an Elton John fan."
Oh man! Speaking of Kiss, did you all know that John Bon Jovi? I didn't know this. Okay, until I saw it on social media a couple weeks ago when Kiss performed at the Hollywood Bowl. John Bon Jovi was in attendance. I didn't
Really?
I didn't even think about him being at a Kiss concert, but there he was, right front row with confetti streaming in.
Huh.
They're clapping, and he and his wife Dorothea were there, and they were attending the Kiss concert. I'm like,
Wow, that's amazing.
yes, and yes, Zombie, and it is a good Christmas song.
Yep, it's a great
And in
song.
fact, it was so good, James cried.
Yep. Look at this. Zombie says, eh.
Oh, look what Royce.
Whoops,
I think
wrong
it's a great
one.
song.
Oh, James Burney announced it a couple of months ago. Oh, wow. We're going to get a new Elton album. Yay.
Cry. Oh,
This is the one I want to show. We want the James L tour. You want me to go? You want me to go on tour, do you, Zombie? I don't think that's ever going to happen. I'll just stick to streaming on Sunday.
What you could do is dress up security and just don't mention my name. Easy.
Well, I hope you get away with it.
Just don't mention my name. We're good. Numerous.
Well, sometimes when he's live, Bob Dylan, you can't understand what he's saying half the time. You need subtitles. It's true. He's like,
I don't think I ever been to a concert I didn't like so far, which has been a blessing. But if I ever get there, I'll let you know. I've been over. Oh, geez, I think I've been at least to over 200 concerts so far, and as far as I'm concerned, a lot of them, actually all of them, basically I've enjoyed.
My first concert I went to was
I think
92.
The Jonas Brothers. A couple years ago, don't ask me, I was forced to go.
The Jonas Brothers?
Yeah, because my dad forced me to go.
Oh.
And it, but it wasn't my cup of tea. There.
It sucked.
It just wasn't my cup of tea. I mean, they're like the modern day Hanson, but I prefer Hanson, not Jonas Brothers.
Neil Young opened and sounded absolutely amazing. I never realized what a good guitarist he was until I saw him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Neil Young is amazing.
Work loves Neil Young, and they have a lot of respect for him. And, he is a really good artist. Solo guitars, too.
I almost dropped that. Okay. Now, this is the first concert I ever went to because I fell in love with this band. And I thought they were such an amazing band. So you want to make me big because this is an autographed picture of the band. This is a Canadian band called Cowboy Junkies.
Okay, I know these guys. Yeah.
And they all signed it for me. And I met her, Margot Timmons. I met her, and she's so nice. She greets you after the show. She even gave me a kiss on the cheek once when I gave her flowers. Uh-huh. This is a great band, and one of my favorite songs, they do a cover of Sweet Jane. That's my favorite song.
Well, I'll tell you what, for my very first Kiss show, at the time, Smokey was a little puppy. She was this pudgy puppy before she got all the fur. She was so square and pudgy. Stinking cute, James. She was stinking cute. And so my first Kiss show was at 2010. This is the only Kiss show I'm talking about. I'm not talking about all the other ones, and for reasons. And so I collected confetti. We were in nosebleeds. And Roy says he's heard of them, by the way. And,
cool.
And I brought home the confetti. So one day I'm in the house, and Miss Smokey, this pudgy puppy, adorable puppy. I couldn't be mad at her forever. She got into the confetti bag, the confetti from the Kiss show, and ate the confetti.
Oh, no.
And I know this. It's from one of my favorite memories from Smokey. And I know it's because she had a bit of pink confetti hanging off her lip. And she's looking at me. I see this tiny puppy like, look what I got. And I'm like,
oh.
Yeah, I'm like, don't move. Interesting. I didn't hear about that. Interesting. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Thank you, Professor. This is why I call you Professor, because you show up with stuff. I saw Arctic monkeys. Yeah, Arctic monkeys are they're okay. They're not like yeehaw, man.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so Smokey started there. I'm going, don't move. And the next thing I know, she takes out her tongue, licks up the piece of confetti, and digests it. I'm like, don't move it. And literally, I'm like, no.
Was the puppy okay after eating the confetti?
Oh, yeah. She pooped it out. It was not salvageable. I'll give it that.
That's why it's not good to leave things around like that for puppies around, because they try to get into everything.
The thing about Smokey, even when she was young, is she was a jumper. It doesn't matter how high I put things, she still managed to get it.
Wow.
I have no idea where she got the naughtiness from. No idea. No clue. Nope.
Oh, and there's a show on for Journey tomorrow on NBC.
Journey.
She can watch the International Dog Show.
Oh yeah, they do that every Thanksgiving. I might have to work. I don't know. They might be staying in stores tonight, so I could schedule them, which would be nice. But I'll be watching football all day tomorrow. We're not celebrating Thanksgiving till Sunday,
Ah.
so I won't be around again. Sorry.
Are we doing our regular show Friday night?
As far as I'm concerned, yeah, because we're having a big snowstorm, and I don't see myself going in 20-degree weather to go shopping. So
I don't blame you there.
I'll just shop from home. Yeah, we should be okay for Friday. I'll keep you all posted on that for sure. Well, I was just saying, but that was probably my favorite thing about Smokey. I'm like, never got that confetti back, and that was the last time I ever brought confetti back home from a kiss show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving the numbers. The numbers stick quiet. No.
Okay, before the song pops out of my head, who sings the song "Rock Me Gently, Rock Me Slowly"? That's the only two lyrics I remember of the song. Anybody?
Hey,
Rock me gently, rock me slowly, or something.
Michael or Royce even. You guys know that song? Rock Me. What's it called? Rock Me Gently?
Rock Me Gently, yeah.
Andy Kim.
Oh, Andy Kim, okay.
Thank you.
I don't know why that song just popped in my head randomly.
Oh, yeah.
I like that song.
Pretty catchy. I'll give it that. But mercy me. So guys, before we end the stream, guys in the chat, tell me what you're Andy Gibb, that's a good guess. Tell me what you're thankful for. We're all blessed and thankful for something. So James, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna put you on the spot. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful that we're all in good health and that we're still living each day to the best of our abilities, and that I don't get any more power surges tonight because I don't want this to happen during the Fab Forum because I'll be really mad. But I can't, it's beyond me because I can't control it if I go out again, which I hope I don't. And I want to thank everybody for being the most amazing friends I've ever had in my life. I love you all.
Oh boy, where do I begin? Well, sorry guys. That's very nice of you, Jeff. Family, friends.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, now I'm thankful for God because without God, I wouldn't be here personally. Saying sugar, oh honey, honey. You're my friend, girl, and you got me wanting you. Did you know?
Wow, Andy Kim was in the Archies. I didn't know that.
Did you know, Zombie? Okay, same thing for Royce, family, friends. Right back at you. I'm thankful. Of course, I'm thankful for God, and on my short list, I'm thankful for you, for my family, for the animals that kept me company while I'm missing Smokey, and thankful for you guys for tuning in and making friends this year. I mean, come on, it's been great. I'm very blessed and thankful for everyone. So now,
I forgot one more thing to be thankful for. I want to thank the Lord for bringing Bella and Java into my life.
Amen.
Two doggos.
That's right, Jeff, and God, absolutely.
Yep, God is amazing.
Straight up, God's saved my life 3 times. Not going into great details, but I'm being honest. He saved my life 3 times. So, therefore, God is real. All right, so what's going to mention? But this is good. So get that. So I was working yesterday, guys. And you know how I've been kind of whining and moping about Nights with Alice Cooper not being on the radio anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Not really doing anything, and not this. Well, I had the Holy Moses and the Holy Gigawatt spirit leaving my soul because I'm like working, but I saw something. I went like, yes. It was the radio Facebook page changed their profile pictures. And I'm like, for the love of Pete, please tell me. I didn't put this in the comments actually, but I'm like, please tell me this is a sign. Pretty please. Because I saw the pictures. I'm supposed to be working, but I'm going, hallelujah.
Wow.
I have the holy gigawatts surging out my soul. It only takes one special show to make me do that. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I was the only one down here. The holy gigawatts. But
So is he
seriously,
coming back to radio?
we don't know yet. But they changed their profile pictures. Now, I bet he will be back. It just takes time. I really do believe it will take time. And I'm a firm believer that it takes time for good things to happen. I've learned this with my bad joints, with my new joints. I mean, mind you, I still have to get these elbows done. So it's like it takes time for good things to happen. So
Mm-hmm.
it does, you know, you just gotta be patient. I hate it, but it's what it is. Just remember, guys, it takes time for good things to happen. And honestly, guys, this year has been really hard on me, but I'm blessed to be where I am. So never regret where you are in life because we're all here for a reason. We're all here for a purpose.
That's right.
As to what that is, I don't know. But I'm glad you're here. Okay? I'm really glad all of you are here. I really am. So just remember that. All right. Well, we're going to sign off. So, James.
All right. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Yeehaw!
And Michael, you will like this, sir. Dolly Parton will be the halftime performer on the Cowboys football game. He loves Dolly Parton.
Well, if he loves Dolly Parton, if he has Sirius XM, she has her own channel now in there. It's called Rock and Roll something. Let me go on Sirius XM. Let me see what it's actually called.
Bye, Jeff.
I don't want to butcher it. Hold on, let me see here. Just give it a sec to
Roll
load.
Swift, but he wants to have the secret. So.
Let's see here. What's it called? Where's Dolly Parton? Where's Dolly? Dolly, you there? Hello, Dolly. It's called Dolly Rockstar Radio for limited time only.
Rockstar. Yeah, Zombie got it. Rockstar Radio.
Yeah.
So check it out. If you guys want like Dolly Parton, check it out. I don't mind her. She's good. Very talented lady.
And there's other music artists on there too as well.
She did. Speaking of Dolly Parton, I will say she did a great cover of Prince's Purple Rain. Holy cow. I'm like, yes. Yes. And she also did a cover of Magic Man by Heart. I'm like, yes. I was
He's awesome. A magic man.
I don't know, Coop, when he was back on the radio, he played a lot of Heart. Oh. It's bad in my opinion, and I'm a big fan. I don't know. I still need to listen. I haven't had time to really sit down and listen to it because things have just been really busy over here. You know?
Zombie, do you have Sirius XM?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Because if you do, you can go on the Beatles channel and listen to the Fab Four.
Here we go. I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
You knew I was going to do that.
I knew you were going to say that, James. Oh, my gosh.
But you know what I love about that show, the Fab Forum? I always learn, like, if it's an artist I've never heard of before, I always look them up the next day on YouTube to see what the band is like or a solo artist. And I get into new singers and songwriters that way. I love that.
Only missing one or two albums of hers. Not a Beatles guy.
I knew that, but you know that I am.
Yes, you're okay. Let me guess. You're a Beatles dork. That's what you are.
Yes, I am a Beatles dork, and I'm proud of it.
Darn right, you should be. No apologies. All right, we're gonna head out. I gotta get going.
Peace and love, everybody.
Jeff's going to the Cowboys game.
Well, and happy Thanksgiving to the Americans.
Jeff, my dad and I are gonna be watching tomorrow, so if you're there, flag down the camera, so I can see you.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. Like, oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, gotcha. My dad be like,
touchdown.
My dad be like, who on earth are you waving to? I'm like, oh, that's my friend Jeff. Cool. Well, I want the Cowboys to do well because I have a couple of their starters on my.
By Zombie.
I have a couple of starters on my fantasy football team, so I need C.D. Lamb, that rookie running back, and their tight end to do well. Yeah. All right.
Okay, this time before we leave, don't forget to end the stream first before we go out, because the other night you were still live. You just left the studio, but you forgot to shut down the stream.
Okay. Well, we're gonna end the stream now. So here we go.
Bye, Royce.
Bye, Royce. Feel better. If you need anything, reach out, Royce. You know
we're here for you, buddy.
We're here for you. All right, bye, guys. Be good. Stay safe. Stay blessed.